any questions yet before I ask about jams? Yes?
Some of the concepts remind me a bit of like The Handmaid's Tale in terms of like determining who would be fit to have a child, and then the juxtaposition of like these four guys going to a retreat in the mountains and then this woman coming from a warehouse that had 40 other women in it. Like, how did you consciously pull ideas from like Margaret Atwood's like original story, like the idea that like this woman was in this awful situation, these guys were just like in this beautiful house together?
Yeah, that was something that Neal and I were very conscious of, and we were very conscious of the fact that this is in some ways a movie about reproductive rights, and it's about the wrong gender. Obviously, it's about men in a way, and we sort of decided that if a government was to make this decision, where they're going to actively play a role in deciding who's fit, because of what we know about gender politics, the unfortunate reality is that men would probably get the easy road and women would probably get the hard road. And if their retreats were, oh, who's emotionally fit, who's a good guy, then perhaps the women's retreats would be, well, who's physically fit? And it would be much more brutal in that sense. And we wanted to sort of pay respects to that sense of reality while writing that part.
Yeah, because they are fine, right? I mean, these guys are in a lovely home.
The water is filtered.
The water is filtered. They're in nature. They don't have to deal with their cell phones. They got a lot of food. And I think we have the experience of being in a group of guy friends. Anyone who's been in a group of guy friends, you go on a trip with them, you're just hanging out with them. There's sometimes this impulse to, well, what are we doing? We need to do something. What's the plan? And with this, it's so abstract for them, and they kind of can't handle that abstraction, which I think women are much better in dealing with abstraction. So that was something we certainly played, that came into our mind. And yeah, I mean, definitely The Handmaid's Tale, there's a lot of references in the back of your head. You're never trying to consciously draw from them too much, but they're always, it's still in the same kind of realm of storytelling. Yeah.